Hey there, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. I channeled a message for you, and I will get to that in just a moment. But first, let me take care of just a little bit of housekeeping. I do want to thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your comments, for helping me to grow my channel. YouTube has been messing around with the analytics a little bit, with the algorithms. I'm having trouble figuring it all out, but I do know that when you leave me a comment or you hit that thumbs up, it does definitely benefits my channel. But more importantly, when I will go to channel for you, I focus on the people who have exchanged energy with me, and I'm trying to find messages that work for you. In fact, I write down anyone who leaves me a comment. I actually write down your name so that I'm focusing on that energy in particular, but also I like to include anybody who is who I can try to pick up your energy. So likes definitely get that. So your vision this week was interesting. Oh, this video, by the way, just in case you didn't know, is for March 9th through the 15th, and it covers that full moon. I am going to be doing the moon videos on Mondays again. Monday is Moon Day. It makes sense to me. I like to work with the cycles of the moon, and then I will on Thursday or Jupiter expansion day, I will do the longer range videos for the month and the mid-month. So be on the lookout for them. Even if you hit the notification bell, you may not have been notified because, like I said, there's something wanky going on with YouTube. So the vision I got for you this week was I saw you in an office. There was a window behind you, so at least you had like a corner office, right? You had a view. You weren't in a little cubby hole, but there was a big clock on the wall behind you. That clock just caught my attention big time. And your desk looked like, well, it looks like my desk often looks. It was piled high with papers and books and like all this. You had so much going on, and it felt very, very stressful. Like you have a lot of things happening this week. Like it feels like a very busy week for you. It felt cluttered and busy and stressful. And that clock, though, I was like, what's up with the clock? Because the clock was really bothering me. And then I started thinking about how, well, Saturn is Chronos, rules your sign, also rules time. And then I heard meditate, your breath. I wrote it down. Your breath controls the speed of time. So when you are feeling super stressed out this week, when you are feeling overwhelmed, not just this week, but anytime, if you take that moment to plant your feet firmly on the ground, take a deep breath in all the way up through, into the nose, filling up and expanding your belly, and then releasing. If you can do that at least once, 3 times or better, to just really center yourself and bring yourself back into that calm, you can slow down the frantic pace. You actually, time is not in the linear way that we think it is. It's actually happening all at once. And so you absolutely, literally can control time. And being a Capricorn, I think that's why Capricorns get so much done, is because they literally control time. So focusing on the fact that that's your superpower and really letting that work for you when you're feeling all stressed out and busy this week, I think you'll be surprised by what you get done. Okay, let's get into it. So Monday we have a full moon. Oh, before I go any further, Mercury's going direct. I'm so excited. I actually can tell already because the video is not glitching at all today. The other day was horrible, right? And so it's slowing down now. It's going to be coming and stationing direct on Monday, and then it's still, in the shadow until the 29th, I think, of March. But oh my gosh, finally, we're not in retrograde. I'm so excited about that. So things will start picking up speed. Things will start moving forward faster. You will notice this communication will start clearing up a little. So that is good news. And then we have this full moon, and this full moon is delightfully aspected. This full moon is happening in Virgo, which is a fellow earth sign, and all that stuff that's going up there in your house of Capricorn. You've got the action planet of Mars, you've got the expansive energy of Jupiter, you've got the transitional energy of Pluto. They're all in this very supportive triangular trine, right? Energy, it's the most stable geometric shape that there is with this full moon. And this full moon is a super moon. So it's big and it's bright and it's close to the earth and it's attractive. It is attracting into you whatever it is you're focusing on. So focus on the positive, not the negative. Focus on not being stressed. Focus on, I have all the time I need. I have all the whatever I need, the resources I need, whatever. That gratitude list is going to be important. That idea of knowing what it is you want. This is where you release what doesn't work for you. Stress would be one of those things that doesn't work for anybody. And you invite in what you want. If you have not sat down and written out what your deepest desire is to create, even if it's 1 or 2 sentences, that starts the plan for the universe. It's like dropping that pebble in the still pond of the universe and allowing the vibrations to go out to see what they're going to change and bring into you. And so write it down. Write it down. Sometime this week, sit down for just a few moments. Monday's good. Thursday has amazing energy too. If you don't get till Saturday, whatever. Take some time though. Give yourself 5-10 minutes. You have all the time you need. And write it down. Write down what it is that you want to create, that you want to bring in, that you want to attract to yourself. Okay, so you have a quiet retreat. So this full moon is also aspected by Uranus and Venus over in Taurus. And so there might be a little surprise on the horizon in the financial aspects. Could be good, it could be bad. There's really no telling. So, but because it's in this nice stable trine, it feels not bad, right? And then, so find some quiet time and just 1 or 2 sentences. What do you want? Retreat into yourself and think about what is the big ask that you really, really want? What do you really want to achieve? Okay, and then on Tuesday and Wednesday, the moon is going to move into Libra. And gets there at 6:03 a.m. on Tuesday, Eastern Daylight Time. I'm excited about daylight savings. This is some difficult, stressful energy. I'm not going to lie, it's not easy. So people are going to be a little moody. It's about reputation. How do people view you? How do you view you? Because there's this self-reflection energy. And there's this energy of what brings the joy and what brings the pleasure in. And for guidance, you have listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. You are being asked to take some time for yourself, to retreat and listen, meditate, breathe, right? Your breath controls the time this week. So taking a few minutes in the morning before you jump into your day, taking a few minutes in the evening before you go to bed to settle yourself so you can sleep. Taking a few minutes in the middle of the day when everything's going crazy and just go, and then get back at it, right? All right. This card has shown up, I think, 6 times today. We have resilience. So when that moon moves into Scorpio on Thursday at 5:28 a.m., the moon is in opposition to Venus over there in Taurus. So that's not super great energy, but the energy on Friday the 13th, amazing. Don't let anybody tell you Friday the 13th is a bad day, because I don't think so this year. So this is about putting your dreams on paper. This is about the resilience. This is about understanding that when you cut out the things, the full moon is about releasing what's blocking you so that you can bring in, so you can focus this big, brilliant, illuminating light on what it is you want. Think of it as like the spotlight. And so on a stage, you have like everybody's out there, right? And it's really busy, and then the lights go down, and then a spotlight comes on, and it's just looking at one area. It has cut out everything else. It allows you to focus on what is actually really important. So when you cut out the other stuff, and then that light will grow out, right? And it gets bigger because there's resilience. There's this resilience, this ability to focus on what's really important to allow the growth to happen in that part. And it says there's no need to rush or push. Remember to breathe. This is a time to take things as they come. You have the determination and the patience to handle what is happening. This is about making that commitment to yourself, to finding the balance and to looking for the beauty, right? So we have pleasure, we have beauty, we have balance. This is in the middle of the week when things are kind of, no, you can do this. Focus, breathe, right? Focus and breathe. Life's a beach. It really is. Okay, this Saturday, the moon's going to move into Sagittarius. For you, that's your 12th house, and what do you dream about? What are your goals? What are your wishes, right? And so if you haven't had a chance yet, now's a good time to write it down. And there's really no bad time to decide this is what you're going to do and how you're going to change your life. But this moon in this position is also about resilience. So there's a lot of resilience energy being because this is like the 6th sign, right? So there's like so much resilience in this energy. This is the springing back. It's almost like the coil that bounces back up, right? And there's wisdom and knowledge, the hard stuff, right? Capricorn, I don't know about you. I'm a Capricorn rising. My dad used to say, why do you have to learn everything the hard way? Because then I learn it. And then it becomes wisdom. It becomes knowledge, right? And so there's a lot of wisdom that's been accrued through this lifetime and through other lifetimes. And so tapping into your inner knowing, your inner wisdom. So we have intuition show up. So yes, your inner knowing, your inner wisdom. Listen to what your intuition is. You have a clear vision of things to come. Take the time to meditate to allow the vision to come to you. You have courage. Oh, I'm sorry, it says confidence. Sorry, confidence. Things are under control. Things are under control. If you think it doesn't feel... It's under control. Nobody can handle this better than a Capricorn. You can do this, right? You can handle this situation with your wisdom, your confidence, and your courage. You are passionate and loving, but don't let your sensitivity overwhelm you. You are an honorable and gifted, but remain humble. So, you can do this. Stride forward with confidence, but not in a way that's abrasive and people don't like. That's my wisdom speaking. Okay, and we have free spirit. And so free spirit says, reach for it. Reach for it. Signs of good fortune are all around you. You race off again fearlessly to a new level of achievement and success. Your intelligence and resourcefulness, empowered by heavenly inspiration, will take you far. It's a great week to get everything flowing in the right direction. Just remember, you're not up against the clock. You can control the clock through your breath. You can control what's happening through meditation and being in touch with your intuition. When there's like all these things going on and which one should I do first? Breathe into it. Which one feels more like the yes? The yes has a higher vibration than the no. And so you're like, should I do this or do that? And this is something you can practice doing all the time. Should I do this or should I do that? Which one feels light and bright and which one feels like, oh, I don't think so. Listen to your intuition. You have it. Use it. Right? Sometimes to tap into it means breathing out so you center back into the core of yourself. And then you kind of weigh it out in your mind, which one's which. And then you move forward, right? So your color for the week is turquoise. It says, awaken your empathy. Awaken your empathy. That's that empathic. That's that being compassionate for other people, being compassionate for yourself. But it's also like a way to awaken your intuition and pay attention to what it is that you know inside of you that is the right thing to do. You have a very exciting week ahead of you. You can accomplish a lot if you don't feel like you're racing against the clock. So don't race the clock. Breathe. And you can do this. I will see you back here next week. Please leave me a comment. I'd love to connect with you. All right, you take care. We'll talk soon.